Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Now guys, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out, but I actually wanted to try to tackle a fragrance tray this month. I have some fragrances that have been just collecting dust in my collection, and during my last declutter, I did not get rid of them. So I want to take this month to revisit these fragrances to see if I actually want to keep them. And of course, I have some newer fragrances in my collection that I just want to wear. So the first fragrance that I want to get to know is this one. This is the Kylie Eden Juicy Apple. And as you can see, this is the mini. So this one from Kylie, I really just kind of want to use this up. I have played around with this, as you can see from the dent on this 10 mil, because I am over winter and I'm ready for spring. This is a fresh fruity floral. The apple is really candy-like, definitely really youthful and playful, easy to wear. This month, with its trying to pretend that it wants to get warmer sometimes, I want to go ahead and use this up. Also, this month, I want to play around with Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. Miss Dior starts off really fresh and fruity, but as it dries down, it gets a bit more powdery and sweet. And so that's something I want to explore this spring. I told you all about this in my most recent haul, which I will link up in the cards. I've only played around with a sample of Miss Dior, and so now that I have the full size, I really want to get to know her and see how she wears on my skin from the full size experience, because, you know, a sample can only do so much. So next is Versace Dylan Blue Perfume, which I have had in my collection for a couple of years at this point. This is a fresh fruity floral. I hate this bottle and I don't particularly care for the performance of this scent, but I do have some beautiful scent memories tied to this. So I'm going to revisit this and see if this is one that I want to keep in my collection. Another one I've had in my collection for quite some time is this one from TressesOfAlexis, and this is Donna. This was said to be Priyanka Chopra's signature scent years ago, and I blind bought this because it's so affordable, and I have absolutely no regrets. This is another really fresh, fruity floral fragrance. Veronica Says actually recently mentioned this on her channel, and I was commenting on her video how nobody discusses this. This is just a really pretty and super affordable gem. So I'm going to go ahead and play around with this month as well. Another fragrance that I've had in my collection for quite some time that I'm going to be revisiting is this one from Armani. This is My Way. A lot of people feel that this is a wee bit mature, but as far as I'm concerned, this is just a classic tuberose fragrance. Yes, you have to like tuberose in order to wear this. I don't know if you can notice with this lighting because the sun is really playing with me, but my juice in this one is starting to darken, which is really exciting. In fact, I have pulled for this a couple of times already, and the performance has definitely changed from when I first purchased this. The vanilla is definitely thicker and sticking to my skin a bit more now that the juice is starting to darken. And so I want to revisit this and really spend some time with her because we've been apart for far too long. I have been focusing on so many of my new fragrances that I've neglected her, and My Way is just a classic. So I'll be playing around with her a lot this month. Another Armani fragrance that I've been clinging to because it's been discontinued. This is Armani's Sea Fiori. I have absolutely no idea why Armani would discontinue such a gem. This is one fragrance in my collection that I have considered actually getting a backup bottle because it's been discontinued. But the resellers have this astronomically priced, and I just refuse. This is creamy and sweet, and it is definitely a compliment getter. So if you can get your hands on this at an affordable price, child, let me know where to get it, because these resellers are out of control. Even though this has been discontinued, there's no point in me trying to hold on to it. And yeah, RIP. This next one is still pretty new to my collection. This is Amouage Guidance, and the dedicated review may be up already, so if it is, I'll go ahead and link it in the cards. This is elegance and sophistication in a bottle. It's sweet without being too sweet. It also has some spicy woodiness that just gives it a little bit of depth and even adds a tinge of sexy and allure to the fragrance. So definitely going to be playing around with this quite a bit this spring. The sun is so very disrespectful, and that's why I don't film with natural lighting. But anyway, this is a beast mode performer, and I just feel like once the weather finally breaks 70, 75, this is going to be too much. So I want to get in all the wear time I can with Amouage Guidance. Another newbie we just added to the collection is this one from Perfumes de Marly. This is the Lena La Rose, and as you can see, this has already been getting a little bit of love from me. As I said in my haul, this is a spring summer moment. This is a really fresh, watery, juicy take on Delina, and I really want to spend some time with her while it's warm out and just smell fresh, pretty, and clean, and that is exactly what this gives. So yes. This next one I've had in my collection for quite some time, and I really just want to finish this last little bit up. This is Lancome Idole, and I have told you all about this on the channel several times. This is the 1 ounce, and I'm definitely probably going to get the big daddy of this. I have a few of the Lancome Idole flankers as well in my collection, but in my opinion, don't nothing hit like this. This was my signature scent for quite some time. It's just classic. It's timeless. It's ageless. I feel like this can work for any age range and for any occasion, and I don't know why I'm hanging on to this last little bit, so we're going to go ahead and finish her up. And last but not least, although this isn't really going with the theme that we have set for ourselves here on this here fragrance tray, I'm going to be continuing to play with the Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato. As you can see, I have been reaching for this quite a bit because I know y'all see that dent. This has just been an easy reach, if I'm honest. It just smells good. It smells fresh, and it gives a little bit of creamy sweetness. At least on my skin, I know that the reviews of this have been pretty polarizing. So yes, I know some of y'all don't like this, but I do, and I'm grown, so I'm going to wear it. Especially because I'm not really sure how that creaminess is going to really register once it finally gets super humid and hot here. So I'm going to live it up with this spring while it's still, you know, warm but cool. So folks, for the most part, these are going to be the fragrances that I am going to be trying to really focus on this month. Notice that I did not say that this is all of the fragrances that I plan on using this month. These are just some of the ones that I want to hyper focus on, but there are fragrances in my collection that I'm going to wear just because I want to wear them, regardless of the occasion or the weather. I'm going to reach for them because I love them and because they make me happy. But irregardless, these are fragrances that I want to focus on this month. I think I'm going to do some sort of check-in a la Amy Glam to let you all know how the usage of my fragrance tray is going for the month. Definitely let me know if you enjoyed this style of video. Sorry about the lighting issues. As I said, I don't film with natural lighting, so this was definitely a challenge to say the least. Now I know that this might not be the most pretty or aesthetic setup, but it is what works for me, and I just wanted to show you all some of the fragrances that I want to be focusing on this month. So you all be sure to drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. On your way to watching another video of mine, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.